Hello, it's Carla here and I'm with Severin. Today we're going to do a little series to help release your psoas. So it's this muscle here that comes up through here and attaches into your diaphragm. When it's very tight, it can actually stop you from breathing well, but you can also get this real restriction through here. So what we're doing is we're taking the base of the Makarlu, bottom up, slip, and you just put that underneath your sacrum, thank you. And what I've got Severin doing is she's just going to roll her femurs in. So this is your femur. She's just going to roll that in. Not sachet yet. She's just going to the treats. She just doesn't want to do the hard bit. So she's just going to roll her back there and forward. So just rolling back and forward like you're doing a little pelvic curl. Now what I'd like you to do is make sure that this is happening by you just allowing this bone to roll in, and that will help you get the opening in your sacrum or the back of your pelvis. Is that okay now? Yeah. Oh, good. I'd hate you to find this difficult. So now what I'd like you to do is feel that this femur not go up. She's just going to drop this hip down. This goes up and this femur goes up and out, nice, and back. So the base there, as it sits there rocking back and forward, will help her get just that little bit more movement. Is that feeling a bit better? I'd hate to imagine that it was too hard. Okay, so then, just a few, and I'd say about 10 to 15, okay, for this. Then, what you're going to do, final one. Now you're going to slip this one bottom up, nappy out, down. I'm just going to take the avadome and put that there like it's a mushroom. Just wait. Now what you're going to do is roll this leg out and you're going to slip this in here. Now I call this a figure 4 because you can see that it's like a 4. Now what she's going to do is press this heel, this foot into this heel. So press there, good. And at the same time feel that that heel's pressing back. You should feel a sense that your hamstring is working just that little bit. So the first one is that you're going to just roll over and get that sense of sachet where this femur comes out. Nice. And then down. Good. And she just rolls about 3 to 4 like that. Now, if this is feeling delicious and you'd like to make it more delicious, what we do is we take your hand up. Now, remember, you roll the arm around and feel like you're leading with your pinky finger as you take your head over and you put it on top of the mushroom. Now, you'll press down on the mushroom at the same time that allows you to go there. You should feel a nice sense of stretch across the diagonal as you do this. Again, you'll probably want to do maybe 40 of these. 10 is probably all you need to do. Okay, now remember with this program, we are trying to make you do everything, both sides. But for this video, we're just sharing with you one side so that you can then do that and practice on the other side at home. How's that feel? So then you're going to take this leg out and this arm down. Oh. Nice. Now we're going to take the dome, all 3 domes. Now if this is too much pressure, remember, take one out or all of them out. Just work to your tolerance. What we're going to do is we're going to lift the butt cheek up and we're going to put the cheek down. Now I don't want it so far in that you'll feel it under your back. It's just on the meaty bit here, okay? Not there, there's not much meat. So you're going to just drop that leg out, okay? And you should take about 5 to 10 seconds to do that. And then slowly feel like you're coming back by pressing up with the adductor, so this muscle inside here. Just 5 to 10 like that. How's that? Now this exercise is very nice for releasing your piriformis and your glute muscles. So it sometimes can get you that sharp tightness, and there's a thing called piriformis syndrome. So even though this is about your psoas, There are a lot of other muscles contributing to your psoas pain and tightness. How's that? So now I'm going to take the timber base and I'm just going to put this underneath your foot. Okay? So now you're going to just drop and slide the leg out. And then drag the foot back. Now, don't rush when you drag back, okay? So it's very tempting to pull it back very quickly, which will end up meaning you just end up using a little bit too much quad and tightening through here. What I'm really wanting you to do, and you're slipping off there, so we'll slip that more, press down into there and feel the hamstrings activating as you drag that back. Okay, much better. Can you feel that? So much more rewarding. And so you do about 10 like that. Okay. So remember, you would do your figure 4, then you would put this underneath here to do your glute stretch. Then what we're going to do is do some work on strengthening and lengthening out your both your hamstring and your psoas. So what I've done is taken your base, remember, magnetic, plonk, and I'm going to put this underneath her foot, but I'm also going to put a band around this to help her take the load. Sometimes what happens is, hold that one there. There. I feel like I'm in a ballet class with this much pink, but I put the little dome bit just on the arch of her foot. And now what you're going to do is press your foot into there and feel the heel press down. Is that okay? Then you're going to stretch the leg out. Feel like you're pushing your foot down and then up. Nice. Soften the knee, allow the heel to come down towards the bottom. Can you see how what I'm trying to do is get her to dive the foot down and out? It's very tempting to just go like this, bend the knee, in, out. You're not going to get much joy out of that. You may feel like you're doing the right thing, but it's not working on lengthening through this muscle that we wanted. Pressing out. Oh, nice work. How's that? Oh, now we'll take that off. But just be careful, you will work. What I find sometimes is you can feel that the band can slip. If that's the case, put it around and tie it around your foot like a little loop, like there, a little loop like this, and that will help you hold it on there a little bit more. Then, once you've done that, you will do this 10 sets, everything on this side, and you will feel the other side feel very out of whack, doesn't it? It feels very different. So then you will do the whole set on the other side. To end your little series of joy though, what I like to do is slip your feet over the dome and just take your feet out, and this one as well. And what you're going to do from there is we're going to go back to your pelvic curls. Now at the beginning we just did the little rocking. Oh yeah, give me that. Wow. So now you're going to roll up, and then as you get to a certain height, you'll roll your legs out. So remember at the beginning we were talking about that sense of to get the tuck, you roll in and out. And I do that about 10 times. Thank you and enjoy.